That as well, but I've started getting to drawing too. That's good. Yeah, I had no idea it was still open. They actually, select applicants will be contacted within 1 month of applying. So they actually give you like a timeline. Reapplication is possible once every 3 months. That's new. Applications that are sent multiple times will be rejected. This is very new. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay. Initial guideline. You must be able to deliver content continuously for at least 1 year. That's understandable. That was what there before. You must be able to deliver content at least 3 times a week. Content providing after getting home or on your days off, or when you're studying or working is fine. That makes sense. You have a proven track record as a content creator, including but not limited to gaming, music, and illustration. I think this is the new one right here. I think that's new. The proven track record. I don't remember that being a thing before. Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, apparently they never closed, sad. I love how there's like only a yes and not a no. It's 1 page only. Okay, so email, put your email. Please record roughly a 5-minute long in-character self-introduction. So you have to be in character while making the video. So you can't be like, hi guys, my name's VTuber Senpai and I make stuff. No, they want you like, if you're like a cutesy anime voice type thing on your streams, they want that. So that's good. Either with video or audio only. Wait, what? Either with video or audio only. What? How does that make sense? Video with audio, probably. You don't want somebody just sending a video in with no audio. So, and upload it as unlisted, which is a very big thing that is very important. A lot of people don't do this, and your stuff is going to get trashed. So if your original character has a profile or backstory, please provide it in the video description. Interesting. Okay. So, okay. They changed this. They changed it a little bit. They changed it. So people would, okay, we got to talk about this. You know what? I never noticed this. This is interesting. 5-minute self-introduction, intro, in character. Okay, so that's important. Right there. No. Somebody was asking about it. So let's pull up the board, which is back here, and we go like there. Okay, so 5-minute self-intro as the character. This is for Hololive. Okay. So, audio and video. Or just audio in character. I'm going to assume that's what they meant. If your original character has a profile or backstory, please provide it in video description. So what they want us to do with that particular sentence is no more self-introduction videos. They want all of it out. No. Auditions are I guess they never closed. They just never closed them, but they changed the requirements. So no more self-introduction videos, right? That is a thing. They just want you to be yourself in your video, right? Showing them what you got. Okay? And then any backstory, aka what we love to call lore, is written. Probably, I would say 2,000 words or less. Make it reasonable, because they're not going to read a novel. Let's be honest here. If your lore is like 50 pages long and a complex backstory, it's not worth it. So, is written 2,000 words or less in the video description. Very important. Oh, Yaru. I don't know yet, Kai. We're going to go through this a little bit. So that is the basics. But some other important things that they covered. Hello, Haru. So this is what I like. Reapplication is possible once in every 3 months. So you got to make sure you don't apply over and over and over. They're just going to reject you. And they say that flat out. So you have a chance once every 3 months to prove / show to Hololive that you what's the word? Are doing what you need to. Okay. Age requirement hasn't changed. You have to be 18 years or older, but you have to have a proven track record as a content creator. This is... No, I would only apply once with your character. You have to have a proven track record. So what does that mean? Right? Proven track record. So you know what they were probably getting? They were probably getting a lot of people that were really just made zero content. They've never live streamed before. They want to see that you have been making content. So I would say minimum 6 months of making content. And I'm going to really stress this one on YouTube, on Facebook, right? Cross-platform, like cross uploading your content onto these different platforms will really help you. Twitter and Insta. Right? Oh yeah, probably TikTok too. Right? And what we mean by this is not posting a video once a month. This is probably like one video a week minimum. Like, let's be truly realistic here, chat. It has to be one video a week minimum. Master Cobra, thank you for the for subbing. I appreciate that. Twitch only VTubers are punching in the air right now. That's why Twitch only VTubers need to upload their VODs straight up to YouTube to prove, to show Hololive that they are serious and that they have a track record. Six months minimum, I would say, making content. Probably, I would say 1 year. But you could probably get away with a little bit. And then, you know what they probably would want to see too, chat? And I'm gonna hurt some of your guys' feelings. Well, not hurt your guys' feelings, but like splash you guys in the face with some water. But they probably want to see minimum 10K subs. right? Showing, and the reason for this is it's going to show them that you were at least willing to learn what the audience wants. Because there are a lot of people out there that will just like make a whole bunch of videos for 6 months to a year, but the videos get 0 views, right? No views. And if you're not able to show them that your videos get views, you're not getting subs, so on and so forth over a period of time, why would they want to hire you, right? So from a business standpoint, this makes total sense. This makes complete sense. What else do we got? So we got the email. That's normal. We just went over the self-introduction. So a lot of people are going to really have to redo these videos. Your real name, that's obviously required. Your gender, obviously, that's going to be required. Your birth date, you must be at least of age of 18 to apply. So a lot of times people have been messaging me on my, or leaving me a comment. Is it okay if I'm about to turn, 18? I'm only 3 months away. No, just wait until you are 18. Probably because of labor laws, taxes, parental permission, stuff like that. They want to avoid all that stuff. Location of residence. Looks like it covers everybody. Do you own a YouTube channel? If they ask you these kind of things, I think this should be a yes on every single one of these. So we should have a YouTube channel. You should have its URL or a custom URL, not a super long one. One of those custom ones, you get that after, 100 subscribers. Your own Twitch channel, you should probably have that as well. Your Twitter, you should definitely have a Twitter, right? Not just tweeting that you're going live, right? Like, realistically, Twitter, if you guys want an example of what to do on Twitter, look at my Twitter for an example. I think it's a fairly decent example of what you can do, but don't only post going live. We should also make posts or tweets that allow your audience to give interaction, right? Don't have it. Honestly, like going live tweets, I would say probably once every week. If you stream like 3 times a week, 1 time a week, 5 times, if you stream 5 times a week, only post 1 time a week, so on and so forth. Make tweets that allow your audience to give interaction, aka engagement, right? There has to be a lot of engagement. Kai, I would highly suggest you have a YouTube channel. Like, there's no reason why you can't start one and like work on getting stuff going. Showing off your talent, your skills. Because if you're like a voice actor, you're good at singing, you got a good voice, you got good drawing skills, show these platforms this. Show Hololive that you got those talents. Right? Sing while you're drawing. Voice act your the character that you're drawing, right? Like, there's so many things you can do. So please tell us your experience as a live streamer. In addition, please include the maximum number of views you've had at one time. This one here, don't lie. Do not lie, do not lie, do not lie, do not lie. Yeah, sad aesthetics. Yeah, you should delete it after a couple hours. But this one here, we can totally check if you guys are completely BSing. So, Twitch tracker, right? They can literally just type into Twitch tracker. They type in your name here, VTuber Senpai YT, and they could see your analytics right off the bat. Right? So I could tell them I have 21 average viewers for last week, 21 average viewers for the past 3 months, right? And they can see the max viewers on each of those streams. They can see the amount of followers I got on each of those streams, right? They can see the graph. They can literally see anything and everything they want to see from your channel. Hello, Catgun. So don't lie on this. Be 100% truthful. If you don't know, pull up your Twitch analytics or just go to that website that we were just at, type in your name, give them the answer that shows up on the screen, and then be truthful 100%, give the right number, do not lie. But you should have experience as a live streamer. You should. You should have at least gone live a few times, at the very least, right? Please tell us your experience in video creation. In addition, please include the names of software used. This is huge, right? This is huge. What if we had a big raid out of nowhere once? I would just give them the numbers that show up on the website. Thank you, Kai. Thank you. So the reason why they ask you, please tell us your experience in video creation. In addition, please include names of software. The reason why they're doing this, chat, I do have some inside information I cannot share, but experience in video creation. The reason for this is because you will be editing your own content at first. You can hire your own editors down the road, but you will be editing your own content, right? So if you don't know stuff, like literally download DaVinci Resolve. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. It runs on most systems. So, at the very least, learn DaVinci. No worries, Annie. No worries. Why would they make you edit your own videos? How do you prove to them right off the bat that you're a good asset? That you're worth putting in the money, right? Truthfully, at the end of the day, they're going to have you on probably a probationary period. They're going to see how well you work. And if you can't do your own video editing, or you're not good at it, why would they want to keep you? Right? Also, you can show them and you can prove to them that you know how to edit by what? Showing them your YouTube channel. And that's why it's important to have a YouTube channel, because that's your proof. That's how you show them that you know how to edit, that you're willing to know or learn how to edit, right? You may not be a pro, but it's a thing. So probably very important. Probably very important. And this should tie into your YouTube channel right here, because this honestly, this answer should be a yes. How long have you been doing gaming commentary? So gaming commentary is not like you doing like some sort of shoutcasting for Call of Duty or whatever, but what they mean by this is straight up, and this is what I talk to you guys a lot about on this live stream, on these live streams, is your ability to talk while gaming, right? You got to remember, chat, you got to entertain, and I'm going to spell that wrong. I don't care. Don't at me, bro. Your audience. right? I can't spell today. I don't care. Don't at me, bro. Right? And an easy way of doing that is explaining what you are doing in game, or talking about your day while gaming, etc. Right? Makes sense they wouldn't give new employees all the benefits of new employees. They're gray area since you don't know how far they'll go or crash. Yeah, that's why we see some talent graduating shortly after they get hired, right? So there's that. How do you gauge your English language ability? Right? See there's a star there. That's important. So probably moderate to native, probably be a good one. Maybe even conversational, right? You should be able to interact, because a lot of, don't forget, you're applying for Hololive EN, right? North America. So they want to make sure that you are actually able to communicate with your main audience, right? This one I'm not too sure about. Your Japanese language ability, I think this would make sense if you're like applying for Hololive in Japan. But what they probably want here is, how are you able to communicate with management? Because management is in Japan, right? Corporate is in Japan. So are you able to talk with corporate? Are you able to talk to your bosses, right? How good are you at doing that? So probably conversational, moderate, fluent, native. These are the 4 that they'll probably be looking for, right? At the very minimum, conversational. So if you don't know Japanese, seriously, download Duolingo, fire it up, and start practicing. Your direct managers would probably be bilingual, I would assume. But you're not always going to be talking to your direct managers. You're going to be talking to like management and so on and so forth. Please tell us if you're going to have any other skills or talents that would help you as a streamer: music, drawing, voice acting, so on and so forth. Again, that'd be very important. Make sure you guys know those things. And honestly, just like tell people about it, right? Tell them about it. You should have more skills than just gaming. Your answer should not be this. Like, no, they're like, come on. Drawing. I could do voice acting, because everybody that's a VTuber is basically a voice actor, right? I make music, right? I whittle wood. You know, like, you guys know what I mean. Just go with stuff. Write down what your talents are. And if you are, and again, I'm probably going to hurt some feelings here. If your answer is, I have none, if you honestly feel like you don't have any talents, then don't apply for Hololive. You're just wasting their time. Because if you can't figure out what your talents are, they're not going to figure it out for you. They're just going to toss you into the recycle bin. What frequency of live streaming can you provide? Example, days a week, hours on Saturdays and Sundays. So we already saw up above that they want you to be able to deliver content at least 3 times a week. Right? We saw that. So it should be minimum 3 days a week. Right off the bat. That should be the absolute minimum. Absolute minimum should be 3 days a week. That might be what you're doing right now. If you're hired onto Hololive, it should be really 5 days a week. Right? And hours on Saturdays and Sundays. If Hololive's your full-time job, which it eventually will be, and assuming you don't have a full-time job and you're not working on Saturdays or Sundays, you should be able to you should be free to stream on Saturdays and Sundays. Are you going to have a life outside of VTubing? Probably not, but That's what you're going to be sacrificing. Who is your favorite VTuber and why? This one here, don't be a kiss ass. If it's not someone from Hololive, be honest. If it's Iron Mouse, be honest. If it's not a Hololive talent, be honest. Because if you say Mori, right, and you say Mori's your favorite VTuber, and they come back at you during the interview process, oh, so why is Mori your favorite VTuber? How often do you watch Mori? If you hesitate, if you have to think about that, they're going to catch you in that lie. They will catch you. So be honest. Who is your favorite VTuber? 100%. If it's not even a Hololive person, be honest. Tell us why you want to join Hololive English. If your answer is this, you probably shouldn't really, you probably really shouldn't really just answer that. Right? Hololive, reasons to join. So, why do you want to join Hololive? I'll give you like a generic answer that like you could probably do, but bad answers would be free model / money. Good answers would be something to build a community that reflects the values of Hololive, right? Something like that. Again, you guys want to be honest with them, but you also want to make sure that they know that you want to help them. You want to build their brand, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be building the Hololive brand. So you want to make sure you have an answer, something similar to that. In what detail, what kind of activities and goals do you want to fulfill as a VTuber? Be honest with them. Only you guys would know that answer. Do you have a management contract with another company? So this one you got to be really careful about. So it depends on your contract, right? You got to be really careful. And probably Kai, probably. The reason why they're asking this particular question is, realistically, do they have to buy out? Right? Do they have to buy out your contract with your employer, with your current employer? Right? How much is that going to be for them? These are the things that they're thinking about, and things that if you make it past this this particular process, they're going to ask you, right? They're going to ask you, how much time do you have left on your contract? If you have 5 years left on your contract, probably they're going to pass you up. If you got a few months and they can maybe wait a little bit or buy you out or buy out your contract, they might consider that, right? They might consider either waiting or buying it out. The only time I would probably say no with a management contract with another company is if you're doing like voice acting, independent. If you're an indie voice actor and you can get away with like maybe wiggling yourself out of the contract. How confident is too confident? I would say in simple terms that I love the agency stands for, and I want to build a community, and I believe I can offer what the agency is looking. No. That's not too cocky. That's a good answer. That's a good answer, yeah. Are you applying for an audition for another company? Again, be honest. I truthfully, companies talk. right? They're always talking to each other. A lot of people think, oh, Hololive doesn't talk to Niji Sanji, and Niji Sanji doesn't talk to Hololive. You know, one thing I know about the corporate world is similar companies talk to each other, especially if there's bad employees and so on and so forth. So they want to make sure there's no kind of like conflict of interest, or you got to like compete for a salary or whatever, right? If they feel like they got to compete for you, especially if you make it past the initial interview with both companies, they might be a little bit hesitant. Further inquiries. Oh, and also like it right here. Remember, chat, you're only allowed to apply once every 3 months. So if, and they said straight up that they'll, only successful applicants will be contacted within 1 month. So if they don't reply to you within the 1 month, then the month after, apply to Niji Sanji. Kai, that one I don't know. We don't know those things quite yet from them. Further inquiries, please fill out any questions, requests, or concerns. You guys should be filling this out. Right? One thing that you guys can ask them, which would look, I think would look pretty good, is where would you like to see my brand in 5 years? Or something around the lines of, you know, what can I do to help Hololive spread worldwide? Stuff like that. Like college applicants, applications away. If you're a good candidate, you want to go to the school, but you don't like their current offer, you can say, I'll choose another school and let them fight for you. Yeah. Handling personal information. Again, let's take a quick peek. It's probably going to mention third party. So if we do third, let's say party anywhere. We do not share any personal information to a third party except in cases where we have an external collection company have settled with a confidentiality agreement for a latter to collect this information. So this third party company could be working with Niji Sanji as well. Something to think about. And have you reviewed and accepted the privacy policy? That should be an obvious yes, because you can't continue if you don't. So, you know, with everything we just went through, it's pretty basic. It's pretty standard stuff. It's pretty straightforward. So literally just follow everything they tell you in the application to the letter. Don't deviate. Don't try to make up stuff. Don't try to lie. Don't do anything. Be honest. Do what they tell you to do. And read through the audition 2 or 3 or 4 times. Send screenshots of your audition to friends and family. Make sure, you know, you're not missing anything. Another common question that you guys ask a lot is the video itself. I can say with a very good degree of confidence is they don't want a lot of views. They don't want a lot of views. If they see a lot of views on the video, they're going to skip you because you didn't follow their instructions, right? You did not follow what they told you to do, which is unlist. The reason why they want it unlisted is because they don't want people seeing your audition tape. They don't. If they wanted people to see your audition tape, it would be public. Right? So leave it unlisted. Don't share it with your friends. If you are wanting to share your audition video, this is what you can do. Upload another copy. of the video and link that. But do not link the same video that you're linking to Hololive. Just don't do it. Right? Special shout out to this month's Patreon members, Blue_Devil, Chitra, and Miss Lyra Rose. Thank you so much for your continued support.